And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go and getting to start, Riley O'Brien. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, he's definitely had his struggles so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And a foul ball. Fouled off left side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to third. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity, as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy in his 6th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Canada. One out, bases empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Outside low, gonna count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone, since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping in, Addison Barger. Slice the other way and foul. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Stays alive. Runner at second here, one gone. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Two outs. There's the strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Out to short. Win. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium, getting the nod on the mound, Jose Barrios. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Lars Nootbaar, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Ground ball to the right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Mason Wynn, batting with one down, takes a strike. This one popped up and a foul ball. Line drive. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. Outside low, and that is ball one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
On the ground to first. Could be two. To second, there's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So the Cards are kept quiet through one. On to the second from St. Louis on the show. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. O'Brien back to work. And that's outside. Ball one. Line drive. Caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's in the dirt. That misses the zone. 2-0. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Second inning here, no score. And that skips in the dirt. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And here is Davis Schneider.
1-0.
First pitch, not close. That clips the corner. Just
Ball
missed.
2.
In the dirt.
To second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. That's off.
2 outs, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That's to third. Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That is fifth catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. On the ground, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Nolan Arenado, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Jimenez slings to first. That is the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in St. Louis, and the batter now, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one not close. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jonathan Clase. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
Next
Well,
offering
that's off the
misses,
plate.
and 1-1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one out to right. Burleson makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Bo Bichette
Bo
up to the
Bichette.
dish. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike. 0-1. And a slider in there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. And Bichette is retired. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here in St. Louis, and now here is Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
And that drops in for a strike. And a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gorman, the next to hit. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a ball. Outside low, 2-1. Burleson stands at second with no outs. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So digging in, Victor Scott.
The second.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. The 1-0. And that's too high.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. That one finds the corner. Now 2-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball could be 2. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting 1, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Golden opportunity right here. There's a strike. Just off the inside edge.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Struck him out looking. Mason Wynn will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's outside, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Oh, and this one gets away. But all the runners hold. To the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. It's 2-zip.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Donovan now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Jays nothing. start of the fourth. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. To third. And that chance handled. Tosses across to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. He's 0 for 1.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
And he hits a ground ball right side, sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Good slider inside right
Now
there.
batting,
Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Grounded out his first time. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Not close with that one, and a count 2-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors. And midway in the fourth, it's the Cardinals 2 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Wilson Contreras.
Go back to Toronto, Blue Jays.
Ball 1, no strikes. Contreras goes 6'1", 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Right through there for a strike. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. That one ripped. Back there. And that one is going to go. He made him pay for that one. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's all for Jose Barrios, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Chad Green ready to go.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Ivan Herrera digs in now. He hit into a double play his first time up. Taps softly to the right side. Jimenez. The throw to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out his first time up. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And first offering is fouled off. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Up next for the Cardinals.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Doubled in his first AB. There's a strike. And ball one.
Strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And George makes the grab. Out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Second baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Gorman. He reached out a walk his first time. He was late there. Strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Pitch
That's
misses. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And downstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's George Springer. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
O'Brien back to work. In there at the knees. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Helsley preparing to come on if needed. King getting loose as well. Comes up empty.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Center field. Scott under it. Hauls it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Andres Jimenez. Next up for the Blue Jays. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Arenado throws to first in time.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, left fielder, Davis Schneider.
And next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. Grounded out his first time up. Ball one, no strikes. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. And he went around. Ruled a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Not even close there. And it's 2-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Jays nothing. They turn things over to the southpaw, Brendan Little.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that's downstairs and outside. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson up and loosening in the pen. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
The other way. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. And first offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So now the DH spot, Brendan Donovan. And that is out of play. That one missed.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one to first, and it goes just foul. That's off the inside corner. The count now 2-2. Nootbaar at second with 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The Cards leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Ryan Helsley.
And down to shortstop, Ernie Clement. Grounded out his first time.
Shortstop, Ernie Clement.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Fought off foul. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there, got it. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Clase batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. One down, base is empty, and misses inside. outside.
Outside.
Ball 2. In the air, left field, down the line, pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad
Now
jump.
batting,
Those small
designated
moments can be
hitter,
costly.
Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. Bichette struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Throw to first. Clase back on a dive. Ball 1 there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Cut out and missed at 101. And the count's full. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Contreras under it, and he's got it.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Helsley over to first. That clips the corner. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Helsley is just 1 strike away. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
That's how you check a box to start your career, Boog. First MLB win in your first MLB start. Congratulations to him on a major milestone.